butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Did you ever wonder who's out here? All the way out here. Are we alone?
Are we alone? Are we alone?
This is one of my favorite places on Earth. In fact, I used to live at the ocean. I used to love the way the pounding surf would lull me to sleep at night. Just listen.
H.P. Lovecraft's Dagon for beginning readers by R.J. Ivankovic. For John and Helen, and as always Howard and Theodore. I'm recording these words under some mental strain. I've run out of the drug that was calming my brain. By the end of tonight, I will surely be dead. Maybe then I'll escape all the things in my head. Though I've tried to forget it, I want you to know why I'd leap from this room to the street down below. All my troubles began one particular trip when I supervised goods on a small merchant ship. As we crossed the Pacific, unbroken and blue, we were sailing that ocean where sailed but a few. In a stroke of misfortune we couldn't ignore, we crossed paths with a ship from the Kaiser's Great War. When the sea raiders slowed and then pulled alongside, we had no other choice but to swallow our pride. We surrendered ourselves and our ship as a prize. I began to steal water and other supplies. After just a few days having kept out of sight, I escaped in a boat in the midst of the night. I assumed I would surely be picked up once more, or be carried on currents to some distant shore. But with no navigator to show me the way, the equator was northward was all I could say. After many long days with no rescue in sight, I began to lose hope and had nightmares at night. Then one morning I woke in a scene out of hell. There were slime and dead fish with a sinister smell. I'm not certain what happened. It seems so absurd. I believe a volcanic eruption occurred. When the hellish black mire rose up from the deep, I'd been thrown from the boat without breaking my sleep. Having crawled to the boat like a stranded earthworm, I sat 3 days and nights while the slime was baked firm. Without sight of the sea or direction to go, I felt hopelessly small in that landscape of woe. But then, off in the distance, I spied a small bump that I guessed was a hummock or some kind of hump. The monotonous island showed only that hill, so I went to explore. I regret it now still. After 3 days of walking, I paused for a rest, just before I attempted my climb to the crest. Once the chill of the night had replaced the day's heat, I discovered a canyon laid out at my feet. I climbed into the rift by the gibbous moonlight. I found at the bottom a breathtaking sight. In the depths of that canyon, thrown from the sea floor, there were carvings of things man has not seen before. Though the monolith shocked me, my senses returned when the water's dark surface had rippled and churned. I was frozen with fear as the water disgorged, a creature the depths of the ocean had forged. When the thing bowed its head and embraced the cold stone, all the seeds of madness that haunts me were sown. When it uttered a sound from the back of its throat, I succumbed to a panic and fled to the boat. Though I tried singing songs to forget what I'd learned, I'm not sure I was sane by the time I returned. I got into the boat and lay on the floor. I heard many strange sounds. I recall nothing more. The next thing I knew, I woke up in a bed. I'd been picked up adrift out at sea, the nurse said. I consulted an expert to share what I'd seen. He had no expertise about where I had been. So a last word of warning, for what it is worth. When the monsters arise, they will conquer the earth. Now I've run out of time, and can tell you no more, as the creature's outside and just thumped on my door. It has followed me here, under sea and on land, in an effort to catch me. My goodness, that hand! I will not let it find me, of that I've no doubt. Through the window presents me my only way out.
Well, the sun's rising, and it's getting to the point when it's so late, it's early. People on the day shift are shifting into gear, and the people on the night shift are heading home, heading to bed. You know what? I think they have the right idea. So next time your head hits the pillow, remember, when you're calling it a night, someone else is calling it a day. See you next time.
Good morning. 6 a.m. on another sunny day. Time to get out of bed and shake those Z's.